Welcome back to Judo Breakdowns, your source for my commentary on judo matches on the internet. And what I have for you today is a match from the Grand Slam in Paris 2022 in the women's under 70 category between, in white, Yoko Ono from Japan, and in blue, Margaux Pinot from France. And let's get going. They're just bowing in, and we're going to get this match underway. Whenever the referee... Okay, they're good now. Okay, just getting their grips now. I think Yoko has got a double lapel, or it was trying to get a double lapel. And now has got just bare wrists, I think. And Margaux has got the lapel and the sleeve. Yeah, okay. So just traditional right on right. Now moving up to the high collar. But the high collar from the what would normally be the sleeve grip, which is a little unusual. Okay. And we're in what we call a guard position, but then trying to get the rollover. Okay, Yoko is doing something with that left arm where I think, there it is, the lift up and roll. Okay. And Margaux did a good job of trying to minimize that, but it does look like Yoko is really doing okay, so the gi is going around to try to package that up as a way of controlling the upper body. And now Yoko's got to really work to get her leg out, which she is trying to progress, but I think time may run out on her if the referee thinks that there's not much chance it's going to work. She is wriggling, and every second that ticks off, I think she's right at the border of the referee calling it. Nah, that's it. Good effort from Yoko. Okay. All right. That was an excellent sequence by her to try to get the turnover. Very good defense by Margaux as well. On the initial flip, she did the right things to prevent the hold down, and then did really well in terms of defending the attempt to hold her down by Yoko Ono. Yoko, so that was really good. Yes. Both are guilty of not trying to get grips. What some would call the patty cake rule. You can't play patty cake. As drop, but a bit far for Margaux. And of course the home country is firmly behind Margaux here in this match. And what we're going to see is, I'd like to see some sort of attack. This is not going to help. Driving down all the face of the mat is not normally a good sign. Okay, the referee had no intention of penalizing in that case, but there may only be so much room for that, so just got to be careful. This not allowing grips is not going to work that well. Okay, so let's see if Yoko tries to do some more Newaza work. Okay, so far Margaux smartly stands up to avoid any of the Newaza, although like her defense is quite good. You know, the better defense is no Newaza at all. So that'll work. All right. Drops AOA with the one hand. Almost looked like a pull, but that was it was really not a very credible throw. She barely had her on the string, so now I think Margaux is really up against it because she's got two Shidos, and Yoko has only one. So another Shido there is the end for her. She really got to make sure that she stays attacking with legitimate attacks So the Yoko here hasn't also herself done very much to show an attack, and would expect to see something. There we go. So both have attacked at this point. That's just a little unnecessary shove there by Yoko. Come on. Is that just to create space? Because she was getting up and she was still there. Okay, we're into golden score. This has been a very a grind of a match because of the initial Newaza sequence. That is very tiring to be trying really hard to hold someone down and also trying to get out. I mean, the Newaza can drain you fast. So, especially if going from sequence to sequence. Oh, there it is, Ippon. That's got to be Ippon. Did they not call it? No, it's definitely Ippon. Wow. Congratulations to Margaux. With 19 seconds into golden score, Margaux takes it. Congratulations to her. That was in the quarterfinal, so she moves on to the semifinals next. Let's have just a quick look at that. Obviously, Yoko is disappointed with the result, but the home crowd and Margaux particularly is happy with that. Right, so you can see she's getting the leg across and dropping right into it. And what really helps it is the drive through, right? So if you were to look at it, the drive, in my opinion, and what do I mean by that is if you watch the right leg, see how it's bent here? If it stayed bent and it just went down, you'd get no lateral motion, right? So it extends, and you can see how it extended there. And that really sort of became the lateral motion that helped to get the throw off. So many of these failed attempts at this specific attack fail because they hit the leg. They've got the leg around, their own leg around, but they've got no more forward momentum into that body part because they haven't given themselves the sort of runway to do that, right? So they've lunged so far just to even get in that there's nothing further to get the throw, and that, that's not much of a recipe for a throw when you have no room to get the kazushi that you need, right? So congratulations again to Margaux for that throw. Excellent work. If you enjoyed this video, consider hitting a like and subscribe for more like this. If you have any of your own thoughts you'd like to add or feedback from me, please leave a comment. That's always appreciated. And until the next match, have a great night.